Greetings, everyone. This is Trinoya with lag. I'm currently troubleshooting the stream a little bit before it's going to go completely live, and I have Alaris here to help me with that.
Hello, I'm here.
How does it look currently, Alaris?
Well, you're mostly fine. You're sort of missing the background, but I mean, honestly, it doesn't look bad on black either, so.
I'm missing the background. That's interesting because I'm not missing it on my OBS.
Like, you have the overlay, but you don't have the blue background with the fancy art behind all
Okay.
that.
Well, I'll live with just the overlay, I guess. I'm not going to try to figure out what I did wrong with the rest of it.
It's fine.
It's fine indeed. Okay, everyone. I am here with a game that was very recent in release, obviously. Um, yeah, it says right there, released in 1990. It was, what, like 2 weeks ago?
3 at most.
This was my very first RPG that I ever played, and one of the very first video games I ever played.
Back to ye old childhood.
Indeed. Oh god, it comes up in a tiny little window.
Oh no. That's great.
It might honestly be for the best, given that the the pixels will be ridiculous.
I was expecting this to be like a high-def remake, not a one-to-one port.
Oh god, I love the music in this. Uh-oh, I wasn't fast enough. So, more fun troubleshooting is that my buttons don't work on my controller, apparently.
Uh-oh. Do you, I have a Bluetooth Nintendo 64 controller down here if you want to use that.
No, I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is that it's not registering a button as the button that it is. The nice thing is we have a handy-dandy menu here. There we go.
You can has controller.
I can have a controller. Well, that's just inconvenient.
Hello, Trinoya.
I exist. Receive this sword to protect you on your quest. This and others like it will guide you. Yay, I got the Sword of Wind. I can say right now, the controller is not as accurate as I want it to be.
Well, what controller did you use before?
A Nintendo controller.
Like a Switch controller or a GameCube controller?
No.
How about an N64 controller? That sounds right.
Still no. Okay, if I remember this correctly, I have to find the windmill key, which is in the previous cave I was in. But that requires me to figure out what the input is for that. Oh, we're almost there. We're about to level up.
Excellent. Level is increased.
Well, that's hacks.
Is it though?
It is. Okay, I might have to play with the controls a bit on this. Ah, wait. I think I remember now.
You need the ocarina?
The alarm flute.
Yeah, sure.
A strange ball is hidden in these caves. He says it can break rock walls. So, fun fact, sometimes it just takes over the input from me and just starts moving me to the left.
That's fun. Not really.
Ah, I now remember how unforgiving this game was.
Oh, that seems nice.
So, just so people understand why I keep going through these menus multiple times, the buttons to enter the menus and the buttons to confirm things are different. As I said, kind of brutal. I think that's the boss chamber up there. No!
You meant to do that?
Yes, because I'm poisoned. Also, as people can see, you have to manage your items. Because you have limited slots. Huzzah! We have defeated the first boss. And have made it to the second town, where we meet this guy.
Huzzah.
Also, there's a lot of people who lose items in this game for some reason. I also believe this is the first village that has a place where you can sell items. Oh yeah, that guy dies, I believe. Okay, how much do I need to upgrade to the next armor? If I go north here, it'll tell me that I can't go north because I'm just not strong enough. Or it leads to this guy's house. There's another northern path. There it is. Okay, folks, give me a second while I look some stuff up. Okay, if I remember correctly, nobody here speaks the right language. Yeah, that word there, peace, I have no clue what that means. I think I have to find, like, a kid or something from their village. Just so you all know, that actually physically hurt.
He's fine, folks.
Okay, I believe that's the summon item for the boss. Yes, they will tell all. And by all, they mean the 7 people who live in this village, because they never leave. You really have to admire the music in this game. It's really quite good.
Yeah, I'm willing to give it that.
Okay, so these bracelets are the next upgrade for your sword, obviously. But you don't want to always use them, because they actually do use MP to use. Nice.
So how's that sweet new RPG going on?
Oh, it's amazing, man. The music's great. I got this inventory system. I'm telling you, they're never gonna outdo this. I mean, just look at this. I got an inventory system and a magic system on the same screen within the same grid. What could you possibly want more than that?
I can't think of like any kind of like video game like feat that could even top this. Look at that item, magic. Is that even your equipment?
Though the game sometimes gets frozen like this, where it thinks that I'm hitting up on the stick.
Well, you know, those bugs.
I think it's because it's such a new game, you know?
Yeah, they're gonna have to work out those bugs.
I hear it is early access.
What version? Like 0.9 or something? Like it looks like it's about done. I mean, this has to be beta, or like it has to be almost, you know, about to go on gold.
I forgot how easy it is to get lost in this game.
I gotta tell you, man, Bethesda really outdid themselves this time.
No, this is an SNK game.
SNK, whoa! They're a thing? I'm aware that they're still around. let me see. At level 6, did you just start the file this evening?
I'm already through 2 bosses.
Well, okay. Did you start this evening? I clearly don't know.
I did.
Okay. I have no idea how many bosses there are in this game. I have never played through. Well, first of all, it's really new, so you know I haven't had the opportunity to play it yet. I'm assuming like do you? I'm guessing maybe you know how many bosses there are.
It's quite a number of them. I heard that there's going to be some bosses that summon things, some bosses that teleport, some bosses that have fixed patterns. I mean, the sky's the limit.
Also, that room almost looked 3D-ish. Like when you're in that inn, that's a neat effect. Oh, and this place too. You have to admire the like the life of like, I don't know what you call these people. I don't know if salesman's the right word. But they're just there all day, every day, behind that counter.
Okay.
I keep forgetting, you're probably like, I'm probably 30 seconds behind you. Since I'm watching the stream on our awesome channel.
Yeah. I'm about to go back into the mountain.
Oh, do they have different biomes?
Oh yeah, and I mean, the music in this one biome is just fantastic.
Yeah, I was hearing some of it earlier. It's, yeah, for what, yeah, it's, where it was, it's not bad. The problem is if I turn it up, I'm gonna have an echo, so I can't really listen to the music. Actually, okay, I legitimately did not know you could jump in this game.
It's just full of surprises.
Yeah, it's amazing. Is there like an over-encumber system in this game as well?
Oh god, no. Who would ever put that into a game?
Oh, thank gosh, yeah, I mean, that would be really annoying if you're, like, limited the amount of items you carry. And then get punished for it, you know? Okay, so talking actually serious about the game. So was this out? Did this come out on the NES? Because I know that you said this was published by, or developed at least by SNK.
Yeah, this is an NES title. The most advanced gaming system there will ever be.
A whole 8 bits. I mean, you beat the shit out of that Atari, right?
Oh, definitely.
Is there anything that the purple hair signifies to the character, or is it just the character just has purple hair?
I think he just has purple hair. On the cover, he has black hair.
Oh, okay. I think the Super Nintendo could handle black, but actually, I guess it might.
Well, this
help,
isn't the Super Nintendo.
I'm sorry, you're right. This is the. This is not. In fact, there is no Super Nintendo, right? It's just the Nintendo. I don't know why I would say Super Nintendo. I'm guessing it probably has. Now, it probably went to the choice that was easier to see your character. That's like purple. Very convenient that you have a magic sword that can, shoot fireballs. So, like, what's the goal? Like, what's the main character? What does he have to do right now?
Right now, I have to figure out why I'm lost.
Oh, well, that's because you don't know where to go.
I gathered that part.
Yeah, but that answers why you're lost. Now, how you become unlost is a whole different question.
When I was younger, these maps frustrated me so much, I actually drew them.
The days of like pre-internet, the true days of like the NES gamer. Couldn't just go up unless you had like Nintendo Power or something. You couldn't just go online and simply look at a map.
Oh yeah. Uh, yep, I think I'm going to go look up a map real quick. The problem is everything looks the same.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of hard to like make things look extremely different with the with I guess what you could do with the NES. There's a mountain biome, there's a forest, there's a ice place. How many colors can we have again?
Very few.
Yeah, relatively speaking, it wasn't a lot. In fact, I believe Mega Man is blue because the NES I think could support like more blue colors than like I guess any other color in the color palette. So it was easier to use blue to make them. That's what I heard.
Well, I suspect there's never going to be a better shooter than Mega Man.
No, of course not. No, I can't see how that could be possible. In a game that lets you copy the abilities of other enemies, I mean, we won't see anything like that ever again. Here's the thing, I actually don't know what the plot of Crystalis is, other than the fact that I know you're a guy with a magic, I guess a magic sword, I'm assuming it's a magic sword. Or you have a sword and you can
It's
use
multiple magic swords, actually.
Oh, that's convenient.
Okay, so... in the very far-off year, in the future, in 1997...
Holy shit, ooh, that's
Yeah.
far out there.
Yeah, tell me about it. The world basically ended. And because of that, magic reappeared. Somehow.
I mean, I guess that was convenient. You know, a lot of those developers probably should have made, like, whenever they did that, they should have been like the year of 1990, 2197, because we'll all be dead before we can be proven wrong. Begins. Okay, I'm reading the Wikipedia. Game begins with a young magician awakening from the cryogenic sleep he was placed in by the villains of the Great War before nuclear war rained down the year of 1997. It doesn't say it takes place on Earth. I guess it's convenient. If it's not Earth, I guess it's convenient that the planet would have a very similar civilization, like, you know, as Earth, like with people and nukes.
Very Earth-like.
Yeah, very Earth-like. Especially the fact that they understand the concept of nuclear, you know, warfare. I guess it hints it's supposed to be Earth. I just wonder how how a magician. It's like 1990. Yes, a guy. We made a magician go to sleep, but we don't have those. Like they aren't actually real. But what the heck? It's a work of fiction. Apparently, in 1997, we had wizards. Or magicians, at least. So the story says that the game takes place 100 years after the war, post-apocalyptic world, where I guess was destroyed by nukes. And then the plot goes on to say the protagonist awakens with no memory, but guided by 4 wise sages, gradually learns the world is sinking into turmoil due to the Dragonia Empire's destructive influence. But I also think nuclear war might have played a part in that.
Very small one.
Yeah, like the whole sink into turmoil. I feel like that it probably did already sink into turmoil. Like, I think that already happened. I kind of wonder what's the... Well, I'm guessing there's gonna be something that they'll explain why they have this weird plot of nuclear warfare, and I guess I understand that they apparently must have. I'm guessing you're gonna find like some facilities that look futuristic. Technically not futuristic, but I'm guessing you're gonna find like some like science labs or something like that.
Oh yeah, you start off in a place that looks futuristic.
Yeah, I mean I read that, so I figured you start out off. I'm assuming there'll be other places like that.
Yes, and there's a girl inside one of the cryo chambers.
Of course, it's gotta be a girl. Oh look, talking about that. Here we go.
Yeah, this is where you start the game.
Just right next to a village, and no one was just like, "Do you think we should wake this guy up?" Nah.
And when you come out, the cave explodes, and there's a guy who freaks out. He's like, "There's a guy coming out of a cave!"
Thank God he has clothes.
Yeah, I really lucked out on that one.
I guess the thing, the stasis you were in, kept you nourished somehow.
If I'm in stasis, I probably don't need nourishment.
Fair enough, but still, if you didn't move for like 100 years, wouldn't you like be very stiff when you come out? Like, wouldn't you need some time to walk and get the body moving? Like, I don't know if you're ready to like pick up swords and magic and get
It
shit done.
depends on what type of stasis. Also, they have magic.
Fair enough, they do have magic. I am trying to put too much logic in the game that has magic.
Indeed. We're actually going to pause it here, because I have to do some leveling up before to let me get past the next mountain.
Oh, it's everyone's favorite thing to watch us do. Global.
Yeah, seriously. And I'm at not even quite half of what I need, I believe. Since I believe you have to be level 7 to climb the mountain.
How do they gate you off? Just strong enemies, or do they actually have something that wants to be at level 7?
If you try to go up there, it'll say you're not strong enough yet.
And holding you. Yeah, that's cool. I see.
Which basically means go and get the rest of these items that you have not gotten yet, and then reach a minimum hit point value. And this game, I know I'm at level 6 right now, but I believe this game goes up to the high level of 16.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got 10 more levels.
Damn, this game goes on forever, doesn't it?
It really does.
Well, to be fair, Fallout 3 was like the original only had, before the expansion, was only 20 levels. And that was still a really long RPG.
Don't make up numbers like 20. That'd just be impossible to program into a video game.
Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know if they can handle those big numbers, that many levels.
Indeed. Anyway, all, thank you for joining me tonight as I relive my past, and next Friday we will be picking Crystalis back up and seeing where it goes, especially because this will give me time to remember where all the invisible items are. We actually lucked out that I remembered where the damn statue was when I did, or that would have taken us forever to find.
Did you need Nintendo Power to get the invisible items, or could you actually find them?
You could actually find these, because they'd give you very obscure hints, like, by the river.
Oh, that's... okay, that really...
That takes up
That helps.
half the map, so good luck with that.
By the... at least they gave you a hint of the river.
If I remember correctly, that was legitimately the most frustrating thing in the game when I first played through it, and again, just to put this in perspective, folks, I literally drew maps and kept a journal of everything in this game when I first played it, because there was just no help anywhere, and I was the only person I knew who even owned the game.
And if you got help from Nintendo Power, they would only give you like half. Like, they're like, here's the first half of the game. Wait 1 month to have answers to the second half of the game.
Indeed. Has a separate save game option in here.
Oh yeah, and the NES, how they handle that? Was it just how
You
did you
had
save?
2 save slots.
Wow, that's rare for how many? Yeah, Zelda had save slots, and Final Fantasy was a little weird, but you only have one, and you can only save in it. You like I remember in Final Fantasy 1, I think you saved by going to an end and pressing reset or something like that.
In, I believe it was 4, you actually had to, like, use a save point.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 4 I think started with the world. I mean, I know Final Fantasy 4 I believe you could save in the world map. I think.
Yeah, world map and save points inside dungeons.
But there were actually save slots. You had like at least you had 3 save slots. I think with the NES you had one, and you had to like go to an end, and that's how you saved, basically. I try to remember like how many other NES games. I don't think there were a lot. I'm very sure they were definitely not a lot of NES games that had save slots. Like Zelda's
Very
the only thing
very
that comes to
few.
mind. Kind of
Well,
impressive Zelda had that.
anyway, once again, thank you all for joining me. I will be back next Friday with more Crystalis. If you like these brand new games coming from this company, Nintendo, they might go somewhere.
And I'm sure SNK will be popular for a long time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're
It's
not
not like
going
they're
anywhere.
going to be bought out by like another company or something.
What? No, they're way too big for that. I mean, they made the best RPG of the year.
Oh, hands down, hands down. I heard that there was some other RPG trying to compete with Crystalis this year, something called Starfield, or was it Boulder's Gate? Never heard of either.
I don't think they're not gonna go anywhere.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. They probably don't even have music anywhere near as good.
And do they have an inventory system where you can see items and magic in one screen?
Probably not. That would just
No, I said that.
who could come up with something so obviously efficient and not irritating at all?
And also look at the frame rate in the sense that it actually has frame rate.
Oh yeah, indeed. Well, anyway, folks, I believe this Sunday, Valagan here will be streaming. Are you still doing
Crosscode. Though I'm not
Crosscode?
too
Yes.
far off, it looks like. Like after I get done my current dungeon, there's only one more dungeon left. So DLC isn't super long. It's also, I guess, not super hard, but I think it's because like I'm leveling up a lot. And yeah, the
Oh,
DLC
that's
is not too
fair.
bad actually. It also helps that they give you equipment that like gets stronger as you level up. It's like the basic equipment you can buy that gets stronger as you level up is becomes better than like the legendary equipment you find in the main game, which really helps again. So yeah, the DLC isn't actually too bad. It's just long. Well, the dungeon is long. Well, the dungeon I'm doing is the longest dungeon in the game, but after that, like that's really it. Like it's that dungeon, and then there's only one more dungeon after that I read up. So
So we're talking
I'm
what, like 2, 3 screens tops?
sure. But maybe 2 or 3 sessions is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to be done this month, and then once I am, I'll actually can play something else, which I didn't imagine doing. Never thought I would play another game on stream again.
Yeah, seriously, it's been a while, man. And I believe we're going to have more Elden Ring from Bugaboo on Monday, folks.
One day I'll beat
Bugaboo
Elden
could
Ring.
not join us this evening. He is working on a different project of his that shall remain a mystery.
Ooh.
Yeah, mystery project from the Bugaboo. And then Wednesday, I believe Alaris here has been on a horror kick.
Yes.
Presuming,
Horror games. Fun.
Um,
yeah. You gonna keep doing that through October?
Might as well, leading into, Halloween and all that.
you already know my suggestion if you can afford it. Signalis. It's one of my favorite games from last year, and it is a horror game technically.
Yeah,
Not like
I
super
never
scary,
had
but
even heard of that until you mentioned it to us the other day. Fun fact, folks, we actually do generally discuss sometimes what games we're doing on stream.
I showed photos of it last year. I talked about it last year a little bit. Do you remember the pictures of like the menu? There was an eyeball, and as you moved, like I showed pictures like as you like moved the cursor around, the eyeball was like following your choices.
Yeah.
I
That
do
game.
recall that.
I mean, like I said, you would have. I know you don't own it, so I guess you have to when to buy it. But I really loved it. Like I recommend it a lot. It was one of my favorite games last year. Yeah, and I only played it because I only played because it was one of those games on Xbox Game Pass, and the cover. It was just one of those. I'm judging it by the cover. The cover looks cool. I was like, oh, this is actually really good. Judging it by the cover worked out one time.
Gotta love it. And so, Alaris, are you finishing up your game next week, or are you starting a new one?
Starting a new one. I already finished the first one. They're
Okay.
short horror games.
What game is this? What's the new game you gonna play?
Uh, that's a good question.
Yeah, he probably has to go through his library and sort by like horror genre.
One of the Maiden of Dead Water. Oh, what's it called? Those mating games with the cameras.
You
You probably
mean
don't know any of
Madden?
them.
Madden has
No,
cameras.
no, Maiden of something like it. I
It's a
doubt
really scary
Alaris.
game. There's microtransactions, and it's made by Electronic Arts.
That those are very two scary things. So actually, Electronic Arts are no longer the worst company out there.
Yeah, it's so weird. We live in a world where the mighty Blizzard has fallen to being just evil. EA is like, dude, it wasn't a contest.
Yeah, we were didn't re- like wow, we didn't realize we didn't think that was possible. Like we knew everyone hated us, but
EA was a bit
thanks.
unhappy. They lost their first place evil slot, and I had to take back several bad things I said about Electronic Arts. So you know what, EA, you're definitely not the worst game company anymore, and I'm sorry. I'm,
Congratulations, EA. The bar was lowered so much that you're not the worst.
than the Marianas Trench. That's where the bar is. Anyway, all we'll catch you later, and thanks for tuning in. Adios.